Welcome to Lapeer Chamber, Wake Up Lapeer. We're going to get started here. To have a reminder, would you please turn off your cell phones, because if it goes off, it's going to interrupt the microphone. Okay? So good morning to everybody. My name is Cindy Schloud, and I'm with AAA Auto Club Group in Carroll. And I would like to welcome Andrew Kluk. He's with Faith Christian Family Church, and he's going to do our invocation for us.
Good morning. How's everyone doing? Let's pray. Lord, we come before you in Jesus' name, and I just lift up all these business owners to you and everyone that can make it today. I know that this can be a scary time to own a business. Lord, I thank you that you're with them, that you give them your peace. Lord, that you help them to find joy in your presence, God. We thank you for your son, Jesus, and all that you've done for us. And we give you this day. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew. I'd like to welcome Desiree Longgreen. She's going to do our chamber announcements for us this morning because Nita is somewhere in the sunshine. She sent us a picture. Yes, toasting us on the deck of somewhere where it's very sunny.
And very, very warm. I think we all need to make a mandate that Nita pack in her bags lots and lots of warm temps and lots of sunshine, because we need both. So, good morning again. My name is Desiree Lonergan, and I'm the site manager of Mott Community College's Lapeer Extension Center, and I want to welcome you all. My job today is to help Cindy out and co-anchor, if you may, and give you the chamber news. So first off, we're going to welcome our new members to the chamber. Westwood Park Apartments, Christine Muller, is she here? And Bear Graphics Company with Jack Miles. Is Jack here? Welcome. And now, a big thank you to our renewing members, McLaren Lapeer Region, CarMax GP DuPont LP, try to say that after a few drinks, Sam and Jake's Tools, Pleasant Lake Assisted Living, Lapeer Gold and Diamond, DTE Energy, Metamora Golf and Country Club, Satellite Broadcasting Company, Women's Integrated Healthcare, Sunrise Kiwanis Club of Lapeer, yay, Kiwanis, Ted Sports Pub, Devonshire Retirement Village, Manils Ford Incorporated, McLaren Medical Center, Greenstone Farm Credit Services, Flowers by Carroll, Acclaimed Health Care, Village Printing Incorporated, and Lapeer County Vision Center. Welcome, and thank you again for renewing your membership. The Lapeer County Business Expo is right around the corner. Mark your calendars. Saturday, April 20th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. We have still lots of vendor spaces available, and there's still time to sign up for this event. The vendor application is in your bag today and is also available on our website or by calling the chamber office. We've kept the vendor space at a very reasonable rate, and we're looking forward to a great event to promote our local businesses to our community. So before you leave today, if you haven't signed up, sign up. Networking at noon, our upcoming date is April 10th. That's a Wednesday at E.G. Nick's at noon, folks. Noon, networking, noon. These noon events are becoming very popular with our members and are great fun and a great way to get to know your other business partners in the community in a relaxed and fun atmosphere. And we'll hope you'll join us on April 10th. April Wake Up Lapeer guest speaker will be Joseph Mack. He's the local mobile marketing website company. He markets mobile use, making sure your site is optimized for mobile devices. Also, Wake Up Lapeer has openings for guest speakers from August to December. So if you know someone out there that you would like to have speak at this event, please contact Nita at the Chamber office. Thank you. Now, without further ado, it's my pleasure to announce our guest speaker. He is the Dean of Technology at Mott Community College. This includes all the information technology programs and industrial technology programs. He is married with 3 adult sons, all working in technology, and he's had his first grandchild born last week. So congratulations, Clark. Being a grandparent is wonderful. He has a wide range of educational experience as an instructor, administrator, tech prep director, and as the executive director of the National Curriculum Consortium. He's taught at the university, community college, technical schools, and high school levels. So he's had it all the way across the board. He's currently an adjunct graduate faculty member from Kansas State University, teaching emerging technology. He's attended the University of Missouri, Kansas State University, and Johnson County Community College. He formerly owned, or do you still own, a landscaping? Owned a landscaping and lawn care company. He serves on the Michigan Emerging Markets Skills Alliance, Michigan Occupational Deans Administrative Council, and the Executive Council of the Tall Pines Council of Boy Scouts of America. Please welcome Clark Harris.
Thank you, Desiree. Yes, the grandchild is exciting. We just happened to be in Kansas City visiting my father, my mother-in-law, my mother, etc. And my daughter-in-law wasn't due for 3 weeks. And she started eating chocolate cake and doing some of these other things. I think she was trying to hurry it along, and luckily our granddaughter came, and so it was pretty exciting. So we're glad to be here. Pull out our presentation here. There we go. As you can tell, I'm not Dr. Shank. I'm also not Dr. Steve Robinson. But I'm Clark Harris, and this is kind of where I live. This is the RTC at the Mott Community College, and so this is where all of our information tech programs are. We have some classes that we offer here at the center, and also we have some fire classes that we offer down at the Southern Lakes campus. But other than that, all of our programs are at this facility. And I thought I'd do a quick plug here. I saw in our packet, H&H Tool is hiring. Do they have to pay more for this if I give them an extra ad? We are having H&H Tool. This is something for you. We are doing a career fair April 11th for the technology division. So we're focusing only on people that are hiring IT people, or if you're hiring in the industrial area, so could be automotive or something like that. So if you're interested, come talk to me afterwards, and we'll try and get you a booth. I heard Desiree talking about reasonable rates. Our reasonable rates are free if you attend, but you have to bring, we encourage you to bring $50 in door prizes as an extra incentive that we have for our students. So if somebody from H&H wants to come up to me later, or if you have another business that you're hiring, let me know in that area. We're actually restricting it where you won't hear it advertised on TV, because we're restricting it just to Mott students that are in technology and Mott students that are graduates of the program. So we're trying to limit it to those areas. Whoop, I just had it. There we go. Okay, quick thing. Our mission. We have redone our mission statement this year. Actually, I think we've kind of shortened it a little bit. Still has a little bit of length there. It doesn't quite roll off my tongue. I know I've worked at places where we were, whenever somebody came up and asked you your mission statement, it was supposed to roll off your tongue. I haven't quite got to that point, but our mission is to provide high quality, accessible, and affordable educational opportunities and services that cultivate student success, individual development, and improve the overall quality in a multicultural community. So to me, this is definitely something that I can live and strive for. I think all those things are something that are very important for us. because I feel like some of the most important things we can do is help the students and the people in our community to continue to grow and improve their educational opportunities, which are going to improve their employment opportunities, which could be at H&H. So charge them an extra $1 for that one too. This is part of our strategic plan. The board had made this a priority I'm cutting off on and on here, for student learning. And I think that is very, very important that they see us as focused on learning, and that is something that the faculty and staff all feel like is critical with our students, that we want to continue to improve on those things. One of the things that we see that is really important is we can have a major impact on the economic development as we continue to prepare people and give them the skills that they need. That those are some of the things that they can get through the education. And I know I specifically look at that in my role as Dean of Technology, because some of the highest need occupations are in information technology. And if you're not familiar with it, advanced manufacturing is just going gangbusters right now. Things are out the roof. I know, with example, our CAD instructors, our computer aided design, they are in high demand. We've actually had, I think, 6 or 8 go to General Motors last year, and they were making $50,000 or more a year. It's like, wow, pretty good for a 2-year degree. And actually, if you look at some of the statistics, 2-year degrees are making more in many of the focused areas than students with 4-year degrees. So to me, that's pretty exciting. But I think some of the things we can help is build a strong workforce through education. And I think that helps continue to bring companies here as they come to Lapeer and Genesee County. I think having the education facility is critical. I know around the country, when companies are considering going to a new location, one of the things they look at, especially manufacturing, is do you have the capability to develop the workforce that we need? And so I think those are some of the things we want to look at. As you probably know, the President Obama, has put a major focus on community colleges. He realizes the strength that is involved with community colleges, and the idea that community colleges play such a vital role in our communities. And I think the opportunity, I know I went to a community college, and I spent 2 years there. It was at Johnson County. I'm actually still taking classes at Mott Community College. I've taken several IT classes there, and it's something I want to continue. And I know our president, Dr. Schenk, he talks about if it wasn't for the community college, he wouldn't be where he was today, because that gave him the opportunity for success. And so I think we play such a critical role. This is something from Lieutenant Governor Cherry's commission report, a recommendation, and I think the kind of the thing that I took from there was that we need to continue looking to set success goals and benchmarks for student success. And I think that is something that Mott has taken a real commitment, and I think you'll see those in some of the slides that are following, especially Achieving the Dream, where we are really taking big steps forward, trying to help our students be successful and to finish. It's easy to let students come in, sign up, take classes. If you want to keep going, that's great. If you want to graduate, that's great. We are trying to make a stronger effort even, to help our students to complete and to move forward. AQUIP. AQUIP is Academic Quality Improvement Program. And this is the way we get our accreditation through the Higher Learning Commission. We are required to have 3 continual projects going on at all times, and these are things to continue to improve our process. This is a much better system than our old system, where you created a big notebook, a team came in and looked at that every, I don't remember whether it was 7 or 10 years, and they looked at the notebook and looked at everything you did, and then you put the notebook on the shelf and waited for another 7 to 10 years, and then you did it again. Now, this is something that we do, that these are some of the projects. I don't know if you can read those. degree audit, trying to help students to see where they are in the process. This is something that we have done. This is very helpful, and we're actually starting to use it now to be proactive, to try and track down students that are 12 credits away that may have just kind of slipped through and moved on. How do we bring them back into the system to help them find the success and to graduate? Expanding experiential education, and that's kind of a combination of service learning as well as like internships. You've probably seen the Mott clowns around somewhere. They're out and around quite a bit. And so I think that's something that's pretty valuable to get the PR. They've done some great service work, I think, in a lot of the elementary schools, and it's pretty exciting. Also, the developmental education. This is something that we have found that is critical, and we're going to cover it a little bit more in some of the slides, because we have found we have a large number of our students that come in that need developmental education. And that is something that's just critical. If students can't read on level, if they can't write on level, and if they can't do math on the college level, then they'll struggle. And I think one of the things we're really trying to do is set the groundwork to help them with that. Another thing that a lot of our students may not come prepared for college. They are not ready for college. They don't have the skills. They may be in situations where they don't have the habits that hopefully you have. Because they haven't been employed in the type of work that requires them to continually come in place on time. How do I make sure that I do my homework? How am I prepared for my job, which is class? Student success. This is Achieve the Dream. This is a national initiative that's going on around the country, and this is making a big difference in a lot of the community colleges around the country. There's 200 that are in the country, and we've got 17 right here in Michigan out of the 28 colleges that we have. And so I think it's pretty great that we actually have been included, and we are very pleased with some of the success we're putting into place. I was on the data team, and we collected tons of data. We looked at all this information on student success, and we were looking at different cohorts. And let me see, as an example here, if you can see these charts, this is 80% of the students that are tested that need developmental reading. 80% of our students need developmental reading that are tested. And I'll try and explain that in a second. It looks like about 63% of our students need math, developmental math, and 47% of our students need writing. Now, the ones that are tested, if you take a ACT test and scored a certain level, you don't have to take the test. If you've already taken college classes and you're transferring in, you don't have to take the test. So these are people that have come in and take placement tests that scores. So there are some people that will bypass this just because they didn't have to take the test. But to me, this is pretty alarming that we have this many people that are functioning below college level when they come to the college and when they get ready to start. And I think that's something that we're really working on with Achieve the Dream, and we're trying to figure out how we can improve those. Another initiative that we're working with is the Workforce Intelligence Network. This is something that kind of flip through here and move a little bit faster. This is something that is really important because the purpose is to work with businesses to look at what are your employment needs, and then how can we address those at the community college. And it could be through credit or through non-credit programming. And so we look through the labor market intelligence information. We also want to work directly with industry and business and to look at what are your needs and how can we address those. And this is something that a network, I've got a picture here in a second, but those are the schools and also the Michigan Works organizations that are involved. And so you can kind of see the region down here on the bottom, maybe. We're the Southeast region. that are part of the network that we are involved in. And the three main areas that we're looking at are healthcare, information technology, and manufacturing. And so to me that's pretty great because two of those are in the technology division. So I'm pleased that those are things we're working forward. As you know, things like information technology in the healthcare field, the requirements are from the federal government that all of our records are going to be digital. That's going to mean we're going to need information technology people that can put together those networks and systems so that the information can be put in there. And it's one of those. We created a new HIT program last year, and so we're pretty excited about that. Some of the sources that we gather are information about the labor needs are through Burning Glass. That is a program that looks at the labor needs. Also through Bureau of Labor Statistics and also Michigan Labor Market Information. As we look at some of the funding success, let's look at Pell Grants a little bit. In 2009, not very many years ago, our students received $16 million worth of Pell Grants. Last year, we were up to $31 million, basically. That is a huge increase in my opinion. 92% increase is what somebody who prepared the slide for me said. But this is more and more of our students that are coming in have the need for Pell Grant, and you can see the trend. This is how the Pell distribution is. As students collect the money, basically you can see the pie chart that shows, so this is tuition and fees, the blue. This is for other educational things, like them buying books, if they have uniforms, like through cosmetology, they have to wear specific uniforms. Through nursing, they have to have specific uniforms. Those are things that can come out of the green section. And then red is for, could be living expenses, it could be for transportation. They have the ability to spend more money on that. If you look at this chart, you can see that our students get an extra $450 that they could put towards their Pell for in-district students. And as a difference, if you're at Saginaw Valley, the cost of your education is going to be $3,000 over your Pell Grant. So even if I'm eligible for Pell, I'm still going to have to come up with another $3,000 myself. So our students actually get a check cut for them if they're on Pell Grants. So they'll actually get a check cut, and that's just an average. $450 is an average, depending on how many credits they have and how many of their other supplies they need. So let's see, there we go. Funding sources. 1999 and 2000. This is where our funding came from for the college. Things are changing quite a bit. So you can see it's basically a three-legged stool. That between tuition, property taxes, and state aid, it's kind of a three-legged stool. Today it's changed greatly. Unfortunately, tuition has gone up, and that is because our property taxes have suffered so much with the downturn in the economy that is, and we're actually still suffering from that. I've got a slide here in a second that shows we hope that it stops in about 2 years. In about 2 years, it's going to start going up. We're actually pretty excited. We had a little celebration at one meeting because the decrease has slowed down. And so it's like, yay, we're not going to lose as much money next year. So state aid is also one of those. It's as a percentage of our cost. They're basically giving us about the same amount of money that they gave us a long time ago. I don't know if I have it up there. State aid? No. Yes. State aid was at $15,344,000 in 99-2000, and it's still at $15 million. Matter of fact, it's a few dollars less. So it's one of those that, as you can see, it's gone down, and here is where in the black. We're hoping that we actually level off, and then in the green, we're actually going to start increasing because things are doing better, we hope. At least that's the perception we have. So that is just the percentage of property tax. Even though tuition has gone up, if we kept tuition where we really had to have it at, we would be at $175 for in-district students. So we have really worked hard to keep our costs down, and we're actually still at 100. I think we're at 117 is what it is today for in-district. But Lapeer, as you know, we purchased the property, or we're in the process of purchasing the property, and part of that is I'm not sure. I'm not on the inside of what the plans are, but I know one of the things is it's fiscally prudent for us to own the property as we continue to invest and improve in the facility. It makes sense that we own the property. And so I think I'm excited. I feel like we have a wonderful facility here that's continuing to improve, and we continue to make improvements, and I think that's important. Okay, I'm going to go through some really quick. First, I'll start with my building. These are just a few quick slides. This is the Fab Lab. If you haven't come and seen the Fab Lab, please come do it. It's a wonderful facility that can help entrepreneurs as you help develop prototypes. Quick picture of our gym, new lighting there. This is media technology. Whoop, it's on automatic forward. Actually, they've got a hold of my control, so it moves faster. This is the new dental renovation. We've improved Applewood. Here's the next slide to make it look better. And there is the end, and I hope it stops moving forward. Yes, it did. Does anybody have any questions? Do we have time for questions? No questions. I'll stick around afterwards if you have any questions, and I'll be glad to talk to you. Thank you.
Speaker is Tim Erickson, and he's with Milnes Ford. So, Tim.
It's good to see all your smiling faces this morning. Well, I've been with Milnes for just over a month now, and there's a lot of exciting things that are going on. I don't know if you know Bruce or Blake Milnes, but Blake is Bruce's son, and Blake just bought out Bruce's partner at the beginning of the year. So Blake's now the general manager at Milnes Ford in Lapeer. They're doing a lot of exciting things and plans for the future. There's talk of major renovations or possibly a rebuild for our facility, so that's exciting. They just brought on 3 new salespeople, which I happen to be one of those. They've allowed me the opportunity to be your chamber representative and help you access your vehicles in the future. Let's look at my notes briefly. We've been proud members of Lapeer County for 25 years and really want to help the community grow. And if you notice, you've got a flyer with your thing that talks about the 25 years we've been. Got a good matching down payment program right now. And I have, the matching down payment is just one of the rebates, $750. I have a recent customer that I helped that he actually qualified for $8,500 in rebates on top of his A-plan pricing. So he got his $6,000 off for his A-plan, then he qualified for another $8,500 off. And that's just amazing to me that you can get that much off of a new vehicle. I don't know what you'd qualify for, but we'd be glad to help you take a look at it. You also find on your tables some of these flyers that talk about the $750 matching rebate, and also some of the vehicles and payment plans that you can get. I am the first desk on the right as you enter the showroom. My desk has an M&M car on it. So if you come visit me, another opportunity we have for you as business owners is we can help you with your fleets. And if you send your employees in and tell them to tell me that you sent them, I'll cut a $50 referral fee check for you or your business, however you'd like to do it. So that's an opportunity, and we'll be glad to represent you well to your employees or customers also. Trying to think if there's anything else I missed, but just we're really looking forward to further developing our community and helping us grow. So you are the first or a major part of how this community gets developed. So we want to make sure that you are taken care of very well. So please come and see me.
Thank you, Tim. Our next speaker is Jack Miles, who is now with Bear Graphics. So Jack.
Good morning. Yes, I'm Jack Miles, and I am Bear Graphics. We're a one-source solution for your printing needs. And I got 35 years in experience, and I feel that Lapeer needed a new way of providing the businesses in Lapeer and Genesee County with printing. We're finding out the internets and are really overpowering the printing industry. And what I'm doing is that I guess it's old school, good old-fashioned sales. You have a sales representative that's in your location, can sit down and talk about your printing needs. We're going to start with giving stuff away. That's the best thing to do. If everybody goes to their bag and pulls out my brochure, if you're looking for a full-range printer, and go through the brochure, it's the company brochure that looks like that. And if anybody has 2 red dots, you got to look for them within the brochure. Please see me after, and you will get a $25 gift card. And your business will get $50 off a $250 purchase of printing. So, yeah, it's a tool for you to look at my brochure. So it is marketing right there. So go ahead and come up and see me after if you have that. Also, if you like me on Facebook, Bear Graphics of Michigan, and you'll enter in another $25 gift certificate. And for the people out there in TV land, that goes for you too. Like Bear Graphics of Michigan for a $25 gift card. The old-time solutions is very, very important. You need someone in there. We offer free delivery. Banking products and government products, I've been very overwhelmed with the success of that. I was talking to someone this morning, and a bank bought 5 vacuum tubes that had pink tops on them, just to make it cancer awareness for that bank. And it was kind of cool when I did that, because whenever you open it up, you might think of a loved one and maybe a little prayer for cancer. So that's very exciting. The other thing I want you to take a look at is my 2-for-1 special that we're having for the Expo Days. Very exciting opportunity, and you need to brand yourself. There's some 2-for-1, and I will waive the second setup fee if you buy 2 items. When you get your Lapeer Connection newsletter this week, you will see another special I'm offering for those that just want the 99 centers. There's a lot of pricing in for that. So along with promotional products, please think of Bear Graphics for your printing needs of your forms, letterhead, business cards, and anything that you put ink on, and I will help you out. Again, my name is Jack Miles from Bear Graphics, and I'm your single source solution for your printing needs. Thank you very much.
Our member focus this morning is going to be Lori Curtis, and she is with H&H Tools. So, Lori.
Okay, good morning. Thank you, Cindy. As she mentioned, my name is Lori Curtis, and I'm the Human Resource Manager for H&H Tool. Even though H&H Tool has been operating in the city limits of Lapeer for over 34 years, many people aren't aware of what we do. H&H Tool is a world-class supplier of precision machined automotive components, primarily aluminum connector and fluid transfer blocks. We supply a diverse base of customers, including every major auto manufacturer in the U.S. and abroad. We pride ourselves with a state-of-the-art facility and continuous improvement in our equipment and techniques. We operate with a very green philosophy in all areas of our operation. Due to our advanced electronic information system, we are virtually paperless out on our production floor, and we recycle our own coolant and aluminum chips right on site. We currently employ 140 employees and consider our workforce to truly be our greatest asset. A large share of our employees have been with the company 10+ years, and we have just recently celebrated several 20, 25, and 30-year anniversaries. We enjoy monthly luncheons and have fun with the holidays, such as Halloween, complete with costumes and pumpkin carving contests. We have an annual Easter egg hunt on the front lawn, and we honor our military veterans on Veterans Day. H&H Tool is a proud member of the Lapeer Area Chamber of Commerce. Even though we don't market our product to our fellow chamber members or our community, being a chamber member certainly benefits our entire workforce. Each one of our employees has a chamber member-to-member key tag. We encourage our workforce to shop locally, and we routinely post all the events and activities that are going on and about Lapeer. H&H Tool also sponsors the Arts and History Festival, Light Up Lapeer, Santa's House, the 4th of July fireworks, Lapeer Days Festival, and just many other organizations, just too numerous to mention. Every Christmas, our employees adopt a family through LACC and have also adopted Stone Soup Pantry, Animal Paradise Rescue, and Boots for Kids. Most recently, we have challenged our employees to take on the challenge of Lapeer. We currently have 43 employees who have committed themselves to this health initiative. It's a terrific sight to see our employees walking on their break time and packing healthier alternatives in their lunches. Through our employees, H&H Tool is a solid member of this community in which we live, work, and play. Hopefully this has given you a bit of insight into a fellow chamber member. For further information on our facility and what we do, or maybe you know of someone who might like to be a part of our family, please visit our website at www.hhtool.com. Thank you.
Thank you, Lori. Okay. Our first nonprofit is Sunrise Kiwanis, and we have Pete McCready. He's just excited.
Good morning, I'm Pete McCready from the Lapeer Sunrise Kiwanis. I'm here to talk about the 8th Annual Art and History Festival that will be held on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, May 31st, June 1st, and 2nd. We started this as a fundraiser, as you remember, downtown as the art festival. We then later have developed the historical component of this, living history, and now it is, in our mind, a premier cultural experience featuring art, history, entertainment, writing, and so on. One special part of this program is the Friday program. It's a school program where students from Lapeer County come for the day and participate in living history, reenactments, demonstrations, and interaction with living historians. This is a encampment here, Civil War encampment, but our program doesn't just include Civil War reenactments. It's from all periods of U.S. history. Saturday and Sunday is the day of living history reenactments. And as you can see, we have from Native Americans through Civil War, and this year we're hoping on having World War II reenactors. This is a Voyager camp, and then last year we had Mott battle where the North met the South, and this was the crowd watching the cannon fire. That cannon on the right-hand side there, when it went off, it was unbelievable, and you can imagine during the Civil War when there were hundreds of these cannons going off, it would have been quite a sight. These are some of the other reenactors. Blacksmith, that's part of the Great Lakes Historical Education Association group, and then a local lady here doing a 17th century woman. We have artists, vendor art, more artists, more art projects. We also have free drop-in art activities for youngsters, and this really is a highlight. Last year we had 3 artists or writers who did workshops for us. We had 4 workshops. We have live entertainment on stage featuring local musicians and entertainers. We have great food, drinks. Last year we started the Made in Michigan Food and Cottage Crafts exhibits, and we had several of those. One local one is the Lapeer Action Club selling doggy treats. Continue. And these are some other components from children to grandmas. And lastly, our profits go to the backpack program and several other charitable efforts in Lapeer County. Thank you.
Thank you, Pete. Byron Conchu, and he's here today with Mentors for Kids.
In Steubenville, Ohio, last week, 2 high school teenagers were convicted of raping a 16-year-old intoxicated victim. While this is happening, other kids are standing around taking pictures and videos of this event. I think every person in this room, I know every person in this room has more ethical and moral values than every person in that room. And if you'd like to share your moral, ethical values with a kid, we would appreciate you joining Members for Kids as a board member, as a mentor. My understanding is that many of those relationships become lifetime relationships, and it's not that big of a time investment. But if you can't do that, we have a bowl-a-thon coming up April 19th, 20th, and 21st. Information is in your packet. The best way to get the best detailed information is just see Susanna sitting right over here. She'll give you all the details. Some of the good factors about Mentors for Kids are that kids who participate in our program do better in school, are 50% less likely to get involved with alcohol or drugs, and have improved peer and family relationships. And in the bowl-a-thon, minimum pledge of $35 gets you 2 games of bowling, shoes and ball rental included. You get a great event t-shirt, friendly competition. Sponsorships for businesses are available. You just have to call the number on the insert or look at mentorsforkids.org. Plenty of information is available. And if you can't support Mentors for Kids, support my favorite adult kid, Dougie Kohler, who's going to come up next. The Optimists, everything the Optimists do is for the kids.
And of course, Doug Kohler is with Lapeer Optimist Club.
Oh, I don't need that. Thanks. How are y'all? This Saturday, the 23rd, at the American Legion, we are having our annual Las Vegas night. Since 1978, we have raised and donated back into Lapeer over $1.6 million. All this is due to you, the supporters. Saturday night at the American Legion is our annual Vegas night. The theme is Hawaiian, so Brina Lay. We're selling raffle tickets, $20 a piece. Every hour is a drawing for $500 cash, $600 if you're present. At midnight is a drawing for $4,000. Your support is greatly appreciated due to the fact that back when we scheduled the ice hockey, pond hockey, we had no ice. Now we have ice, and I think it's going to be here till July. So we have a lot of requests for money, and again, we need your support. So if anybody would like to buy a $20 raffle ticket, I'll be sitting over there. Thank you for your continued support.
Thank you, Doug. All right, well, do we have somebody here from Lapeer Teamworks? I know Ann Zettel was supposed to speak this morning. No? Okay, then let's go to Kiwanis Club of Lapeer, Julie Karras.
Good morning. I want to let everybody know about our 65th annual Year of Capers. If anyone has ever not attended a Capers show, it is extremely fun and a lot of humor. This year our theme, and it is our major fundraiser, and our theme this year is Lost in the 50s at Papa's Tony's Diner. So there's going to be lots of 50s music and comedy skits. It is Thursday, April 11th at 7 p.m., Friday, April 12th at 8 p.m., and Saturday, April 13th at 8 p.m. It is at the Lapeer East Auditorium. Tickets are $10. They're available at Macomb Monument and Lapeer Golden Diamond. So thank you for your time this morning.
Thank you, Julie. Now we have 50-50. Does everybody have their tickets available? And if the ambassadors could come up. How much do we have, Ray?
$32 today.
Okay. Now I've shook them up really good. Okay. Oop, too many. There we go. Your number is 490843. Who's our lucky winner? Byron! Oh, good.
He did that last month, too, you know.
Did he win last month? He's just a lucky man. Okay. And we have our door prizes.
You want to give me first?
Whatever you like.
Sally's Sweet Treats.
Sally's Sweet Treats. Okay. That goes to Joy Ventline from Stone Soup Food Pantry.
Want glasses?
And from Jack Miles from Bear Graphics, we have some gifts, and that goes to Marcia Calicay from Lapeer County Bank. This is from Sunrise Kiwanis. I don't know what's in it, but it looks good.
Bottle of wine.
That goes to Bernadette Taliski from Lapeer County Bank. Well represented this morning, eh? Good. This is 2 tickets to the Capers, Lapeer Kiwanis Club, and that goes to John Herman from Sanilac Broadcasting.
Member focus?
Ooh, we have a member focus, but before we do that, Tim Erickson from Milnes Ford has a gift for you. You just need to see him. That will go to Janet O'Leary from Cornerstone Staffing. And she's sitting right next to him. Okay, our member focused for next month goes to, we have another gift. That is from Jack Miles, from Bear Graphics, and that will go to Leo Dorr from D&T Management and Tax Services. Now our member focus. Okay. That goes to Jack Miles from Bear Graphics. Jack, you're just doing really good today. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out this morning, enjoying our Wake Up Lapeer from Lapeer Chamber. Everybody have a wonderful day.